Isn't motivation, don't people always say that motivation is a fleeting thing, an emotion driven force that pushes you to do something?
I learned that motivation, self-motivation, okay, is the lie that you tell yourself that works.
I love that.
I am completely okay with that. So it really is just what you tell yourself that your mind registers as a reason to do something. Now I'm just trying to find all the different motivations I can use for myself to better myself, because the quote unquote lies I was telling myself before aren't necessarily working anymore.
Okay, so would you say then that motivation is different from your goal?
Because the way that I see it is motivation is kind of a short-term goal,
Oh,
and your goal is like your long-term goal.
Okay, expound,
So-
Aaron Atayde. I like that idea.
Motivation is what gets you up to date. Your long-term goal is what gets you up every day.
I like that. So, what were the things that you think kept you motivated in 2020? Because I feel like 2020 was probably the worst year to think about motivation.
The one thing that I guess, to answer your question, is it gave me a little bit more clarity. The one thing that that kept me motivated was that things were becoming more clear to me of what was important in my life, what my goals were before, and I tried to really reassess if those should still be my goals coming in to this year.
I think
Yes.
also when you think about motivation, looking back in 2020, motivation is driven a lot by action. And what people think motivation is just a feeling, like I'm gonna feel motivated today. But in reality, motivation is action. It's deciding on doing something for the sake of something else.
If you're listening right now and you're looking for motivation and you're trying and you're seeing that other people are doing other things and you're not there yet, again, that's fine. I used to always tell myself, you know what, it'll come. It'll come, don't rush it, it'll come. Just relax. What I realized this year was, yes, it will come, but you need to have actions in your side to make things happen. You can't just sit down anymore and wait for things to happen for you. You really need to go out there, get out of your comfort zone, and make things happen, whether small or big, because that will then ripple into something bigger for you. Not all trees grow at the same rate, but you have to be able to water your tree to make sure that it is healthy enough to grow.
If you want motivation, you must have a proclivity for action.
Boom,
That's it.
boom.
That's it. That's the secret of 2020. I think that's really what motivation is about. It's relearning things about yourself by having a proclivity for action.
It might be the worst, it definitely is the worst year to people. Oh, well, it might just be the best thing for people. And I think that is where your character will come in. When you deal with adversity, does it make you a better person, or are you defeated by it? Nobody else is going to be able to change your perception of what has happened to you, what has happened to your family, what has happened to your job, more than you.
A lot of people feel like motivation has to be something that just comes to you. It's something that magically you feel in the morning when you wake up. But in reality, motivation is something that you work for. It's something that you just do you choose to do every single day. Put that one foot in front of the other.